The worst. Hello, your bullets. He just making a statement. So the people who are dead, what will they happen to them? So the people who are dead, what will happen to the people we know that love? I don't get that question. So we are all looking for us, right? Oh yeah, okay. I remember a question the dude asked. He like, I think he answered this question too on a tape. But he's like, who were the people, the families that were occupying those castles prior to them coming in and taking them? I think you already broke that down though. The natives, right?
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah, it's us. Right?
We left the castles to fight the wars. They backtracked on us using the Lewis and Clark expedition to survey the land. Upon the inspection and the survey, all of the castles were empty.
Mm-hmm.
Because they said the castles was empty, they blamed it on the shipwreck, the good ship Plymouth, the shipwreck. Mm-hmm. So when they blame it on the shipwreck, now they expand they salvage rights to cover the newly discovered crash scene of the Louisiana Purchase that they didn't know they had knocked the royalty out of their castles when they collided into the bay over there off of DC.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, well, all of the royalty gone on the land because ain't nobody in none of the castles. So we just gonna put all of it under salvage law. And then we're gonna execute under the corporate charter called the Constitution in order to exercise our jurisdiction under the salvage right and squatters' right. That's what they did.
And we got 700 people in here, man. Everybody hit that like for your brother so I can get that algorithm up. And that's right here, the last question we got for your brother Rod. And we're gonna let you get out of it because I know you're a busy guy. Then you probably want to get in touch with because Black Magic called you too. He probably still be up. Hey, shout out to brother Black Magic. After the last question is, they say after the queen died or whatever, that the wealth that they had, that she had power of, has that been switched back to its original owner, or what did that wealth go? The queen have, if she had any?
They stole a whole bunch of shit. They was real good at they thievery.
Mm-hmm.
And they got it all cataloged, believe it or not, because they had to catalog everything they stole.
Wow. Especially the ancient Egyptian artifacts with like King Tut's face and like all the gold, the gold fixtures.
Now all of that stuff, it's gonna be a museum built in Egypt. A huge museum, probably the biggest one we've seen in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of those tombs that they raided, they have to return. They're gonna have an amnesty period to return it, because if anybody get caught with it, it's punishable by death. So they're gonna return all of the artifacts to Egypt. But that ain't just the only one, because they got very important artifacts from Benin, from Côte d'Ivoire, from South Africa, from varying places around the continent, and from over here. We got to determine what we want our museum to be built like, to receive all of our artifacts that Smithsonian stole, and all of the archaeologists and anthropologists unearthing our ancestors. We want to put all of that where the youth can see that we've been running this motherfucker and we don't have no problem taking over to run it again.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So all of the wealth that they got, everything is accounted for. They know where everything came from. Every piece of jewelry that the queen got that's ridiculously expensive, they know what country it goes to. India is going to be building a museum, China, Japan, and Europe, believe it or not, because they have artifacts from Europe that's very, very old and very, very expensive if you were the owner of them.
Mm-hmm.
But all of those artifacts from tombs is declared, wherever you got it from, is declared to return to that geography, and the people is their responsibility to immortalize it, enshrine, and to use it as educational tools for the youth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have extraterrestrial crafts and all kind of stuff for the children to explore as they grow up. actual craft from that's not even made out of a material from Earth.
Mm-hmm. That's right. All right, man.
So that concludes class today, young elder.
Hey, this was fire, man. This class was. Hey, this is another hit, man. Because I got some more pieces, man. I got a whole nother man. With the next class, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go do more research on these. I'm gonna try to figure out the connection between. Because I want to know. Like I got some shit from Taj Tariq Bay, a couple more things that I'm gonna tie in. I'm gonna have a class on this, another like a more of a magnified class on this, because this is deep, man. How they fucking robbed us, and like I say, I saw some Mexicans on the when I was in Houston yesterday. The Mexicans saw me and they said I want to do Hino, because they I'm gonna tell you, man, this way it hurt my feelings. They know it's a lot of like, everybody else know who we are, but they won't tell us. They won't say it. They won't come out and say, "Hey, y'all, y'all really." Some people say it. I heard that I think you sent me a link to where the Mexican was telling them on that tour. He said he was telling them who we are, that the Armax will know us and this and that. But a lot of these people, the Hindus, all these people, they come over here, they know exactly who we are, but they'll look at us and laugh at us and won't tell us, man. I said, man, fuck if anybody that knew who we was and didn't tell us, man, we gonna line them niggas up with the rest of them, Etruscan niggas, man. We gonna line them up with the rest of them.
Listen, okay?
Go ahead.
Just because they didn't tell you don't mean they had malice. You got to remember, these motherfuckers was murdering anybody that told us, including pale faces.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I think about that.
So, you got to remember, for every uprising we had a giant brown with it. Every one of them we had. So every time we tried to get out of it, we got a motherfucking Giant Brown or Charles Manson with us. Crazy ass white boy that don't give a fuck about the system.
Yep, that's right. That's right. That's right.
One thing about it, motherfuckers say what they want to, but I had none of the problems out of pale people that I have out of our people.
That's right.
As far as when I say shit, look, I'm at work. Motherfucker came and asked me a question and I gave him an answer. He told me I didn't know what I was talking about. Went to the other end of the line, asked the pale face, right?
Uh-huh.
The pale face said, I don't know, but I can find out for you. Pale face came and asked me for the answer. I get it. No, this is the real shit. This really yeah. I answered the pale face. The pale face go back and tell my man the same shit I told him earlier. And he came back to me and said, you know what, you was right. I said, how you know? He said, so-and-so told me. I said, he came and got the answer from me. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't get the answer from me. I said, go ask him. But the whole thing is, if it didn't come out the pale face, they didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, that's what Bob said. Go ahead.
So now you got the pale faces teaching the classes, telling you there was no such thing as white people before 1642 or some shit, 92 or something. Anyway, and then you got another one saying that if you think that you're gonna continuously disrespect these people, you're gonna be begging for their genetics. You know what I'm saying? So the list of things goes on and on. The pale face telling everybody the same thing I'm telling them, but they'd rather hear it come from them because now they can believe it because Whitey said it. Right? And they don't even know that the white man ain't even white.
That's right.
It's a status in law, the same as the black man ain't even black. It's a status in law. Not only is it a status in law, it tells you a definite, distinct group of people that fall under each classification. And under free white persons in law, it's an Englishman, a Moor, right? So, and some more shit. And then under black, it just gives a physical description of the people that they don't want to know who they is. They don't want to know they was wearing feathers. Fuck your feds, I want my feathers. That's for all the righteous Moors. That's not to take it personally. It's just that I'm not a Moor. I want my feathers.
Fellas up. We want to thank you, brother Rod, for coming out, man. This right here was another classic, another banger, Young Elder Game. Like I say, we dropped the brother Rod Hayes Cash App in the links if you want to show him some love, because man, he put in his work. we're gonna build off of this right here though. We're gonna build off of this. So like I said, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe button before y'all get out of here if you ain't subscribed to the page. And like I say, hit the bell. And if you don't receive something from us every day, come back and check. We're gonna get you back on hey, brother Rod, sometime this week. So let me know when you're free again. We'll do another one because this right here was hot. This right here was like it's like the big mama energy, the ancestors. Cause a lot of that stuff, when you be talking, I be like, man, there's no way he can know that because like it's like the ancestors is talking through him. Cause you be going as it's like you be going as you go. It's like you be you be imagining it as you go, and the divine truth come to you as you talking, and it just flow out of you. It just flow out of you, and you make all the connections as you go. And it's like you got like a set amount of information, but it's like I can feel the energy of the ancestors talking through you and telling you certain things to say, make that connection, tell them about that, tell them about this, make that connection. I can hear Big Mama voice telling it, saying it, man. So hey, we about to get up out of here, man. This is another banger. Yeah, share it on your YouTube, share it on your Facebook, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of here. Islam, peace, hotel, shalom alaikum, assalamu alaikum. Peace and harmony and love. Ashug, divine love throughout the violence universe to all. Wadu.
A moth can be a totem animal. The moth is a night butterfly, so to speak, and the moth means transformation. Like you're going to a dark place to transform. That's the symbolism of the moth. You got different kinds too, and some of the motherfuckers the sweet as hell. Some of the prettiest patterns you ever want to see. I tried to let the sister in. Where'd she go? Okay. Go to the next one. If first you don't succeed, try and try again. Black cats come from the house of bass. The domestic house cat is a miniature totem animal to Bast. Then you have the tiger. That's a different goddess. She's represented from India. I can't remember who she is, but she's represented as a woman with stripes like a tiger. And then you have your Siamese cats, and that's the totem animal for it's another sister in Egypt that uses the cat. It's a Siamese cat. And then you have those that look like miniature lions, and those are under the house of Sekhmet. The orange tabbies and shit. There's some real cheese up in this mother.
What's going on?
Peace, God.
Peace, love.
Like them
So
dread, boy, you look like you straight off the motherfucking Mayan motherfucking hieroglyphics.
yeah, man, for real.
They can't tell me we came on some goddamn ships, nigga. They got paintings of you. I can show a motherfucker a painting of you, hairdo and all.
I've been here.
Over here.
I just came back. You know what I'm saying? I'm here again. But,
Yeah.
this is for the power animals, though. Everybody, and dude was asking about the power animals.
Yeah. So
It has the
those are the
whole
top
chart.
animals in each area. Yeah.
Yep. So, brother, one dude was just asking about the fox. The fox is for cleverness, cunning, discretion in all things, dream work, and shamanic work. And for the dude that was just on live with you talking about the eagle, it's the sacred messenger. Visions from the spirit, ability to heal spiritually, and ability to see beyond the horizon, courage and strength. Yep. So they got some shit in this. I recommend this book right here. It actually comes with the poster. It's called Shamanism.
Shamanism.
Yep. Your
I might
personal
have that
guide.
book.
But another thing I really wanted to talk about is referring to what's in this book right here.
The Maya.
Yeah. So, we talk about the zodiac signs and all of the the charts and how everything works, but our calendars is actually wrong.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Right.
Because they didn't look. They tried to scramble the calendar so that we wouldn't know the times.
Right.
So we was gonna always be making the wrong moves to try to get free.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's why we would always refer back to, well, what's the time? What's the calendar they on in India? What they calendar year? What's the calendar year of Egypt? What's the calendar year of Greece? What's the calendar year in Rome? So when we started doing that, they started, these goddamn niggas need all these calendars for. Because we need to be able to get close enough to the accuracy without telling you what we doing, you dumb motherfuckers. That's why. We see y'all switching the dates, Julian calendars and Gregorian calendars, named after Pope Julius and Pope Gregory. Who in the fuck is they to even institute a calendar? Them motherfuckers ain't got no motherfucking imperial rights on earth. Where the fuck they come from?
And they tell us
Cross-dressing
that
ass
it's
drag
365 days in a year.
Yeah, where they come from on cross-dressing drag queens?
A complete circle is 360. That's anybody that know that. That's common sense. So, so you do the math. It's supposed to be 20 days in a month, 5 days in a week, 18 months in a whole year, which gives you 360 days. So we missing some months. This is why we got 2 zodiac signs in 1 month. You see, like, you'll transition from the Libra to the, Scorpio or whatever.
Yeah, Libra turn to Scorpio in October. Right. So the whole trick was, if you can't line up the calendar, you can't get the zodiac right. If you can't get the zodiac right, as above, so below, you're going to always be off a step.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So when we was just talking about doing, like, the Oshun and all of this, trying to close the conjurings and stuff, it's very important to, make sure that you have that right, that right date. But it's so confused and so, mixed in. It's hard. It's hard to do this shit, man. I've been trying to put this together and do the math on it and trying to add it up. But
look,
I have to go back.
You got women in your household?
Yeah.
I don't know if they willing to let you, but you can monitor the calendar more accurately by monitoring their natural cycles. As long as they're not irregular. Their natural cycles is going to be in alignment with the moon.
See, I got to look into that.
Right. So you know how many cycles she's supposed to have in a year. If she's having one every 28 days, and it lasts for between 3 to 5 days. That's why the days and the months are variables.
Damn.
Some February got 28 days, but some months got 30, some got 31, and every 4 years, February got 29 days, a leap year. They frog jumping us in time, and we can't see it because the leap year fiasco. Because they don't know how to keep time with time without losing time, so they use something to make up the time they lost.
Right. That's why they
But you
controlling
can't
this daylight
undo what's
saving
already
time.
been done.
Said you can't do what's already been done.
You can't undo what's already been done.
What you mean by that? Elaborate a little more for me.
You can't unspill the spilled milk. You can only clean it up. It's already been spilled. Now you can
Right.
just clean
The
it
shit
up.
written in stone.
You
It's
can't
already
unspill it
done.
once it's been done. You can't unbreak that motherfucking jar when you drop it on the concrete. It's already broke, but you can clean it up.
That part. You know. Yeah. I just wanted to, share that information, and I appreciate the time and the information for you.
For sure, for sure.
Yep.
Yep. Stay on it, young fella. You on it.
All right.
Peace, God.
Peace.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Why you over there in the dark?
I'm in the car, man.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to scare me or something.
No. Hey, man, I ain't think you was going.
Well, you on here now. Ain't what you thought. You asking who you is.
Hey, man. So basically, my question is, so when I meditate, I be meditating and stuff, right? And like, when basically your third eye, like I can feel it like vibrating and pulsing like throughout the day, like randomly. And I was
Yeah.
trying to